as good at decorating for Christmas as I am for Halloween. And it's so dark outside now. I still have to take care of all of this mess on the bed. Made me feel a little bit better at least, but I'm just tired. I need to at least put away the stuff that's on the bed. Oh my god, Cersei. Suddenly she has so much energy. Okay, hold on. Good morning. I ended up finishing my classes and I'm avoiding looking at the grade that I got in my food and culture class because I just don't want to have that. I don't want to have that in my mind when I'm trying to do stuff today. I don't want to worry about it. I had a very long talk with my therapist about perfectionism and why does it feel like the world is ending to get a B in this class. I just think it's funny because like in high school I was not a good student at all. I mean I got A's and I got B's in some classes, but it's like for the majority I did get C's and I did get some poor grades and I didn't turn in homework and I was not like I was not a very good student. But for some reason, because I've maintained all A's for 2 years with this online course, or like these online courses, having this class be my first B is like so incredibly hurtful for some reason. I really had to like come to terms with the fact that like just because you put in a lot of effort, and I put aside a lot of things that I wanted to do just to study for this class and I'm still only getting a B in it, just because you're putting that amount of effort in doesn't mean you're gonna get the outcome that you want, which kind of sucks because I really enjoy the class. I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's done, it's over with, we're moving on. And we're moving on to housework that I've been avoiding, like laundry and cleaning. And then I have to do sticker sheets. December sticker sheets coming up and I have an idea for them. I've done a sketch and I've done some line work, but I need to actually get the majority of it done today because I want to be able to get those out before the USPS starts getting like overloaded with holiday presents and stuff, so I don't want them to show up late or get lost. So we're gonna try and get those done as quickly as possible this month and then ordered and shipped out. And then I wanted to do a holiday gift guide. I wanted to do one last year, but I waited too long and then it was like already almost Christmas. I was like, no one's gonna have time to order any of the stuff that I'm suggesting. So I thrive on giving people gifts. I feel like that's one of my biggest love languages when it comes to other people. It's like gift giving. I love giving people gifts, but I want to be able to get that done today and hopefully edited by the end of this week. We'll see how that goes, but I finally have time to myself, which is exciting. I've been trying to read again. That has not panned out very well, but I am currently reading The Impusium by Olga Tatarchuk. I don't know if that's how you say her last name, but I'm like reading the physical copy and then I'm also listening to the audiobook version. The audiobook helps a lot because there's a lot of like Polish and German names in the book that I can't really pronounce. I haven't gone very far in it. I think I'm like almost halfway, but so far I'm liking it. Okay, I just finished filming the gift guide and I feel like I just rambled. I feel like whenever I do like a sit down video where I have to follow a structure, my mind just goes all over the place and then I start rambling about random things and I'm like, that's not going in the video. I had a plan and then I didn't stick to it. So we'll see how this video turns out. Hopefully it is comprehensive enough. But also, unfortunately, I was like, I wonder if my teacher put up any more grades, even though I said I didn't want to look at them. And then I found out that she added an assignment. So I'm not done with my class, apparently. It just sucks because I was like, oh, thank God, I'm done. I'm done with these classes. I'm trying not to be mad about it. Even though I told myself I wasn't going to look at my grades, thank goodness I looked because otherwise I would not have realized that there was another assignment. This has been you can't even see it. This has been a lifesaver when I need to just like lock in and start typing, and it feels so silly, but it works so well. I have to go to an ornament exchange this weekend, which is partially why I was bringing home some ornaments. I really like the gold one, but I am so partial to that little metal tree and I can't decide which one I want to bring. I originally was gonna try and make an ornament. I wanted to do a little clay, like a handmade clay thing. I don't think I'm gonna have time this week though. There's a lot of errands that I have to do. I have to go to the dentist and then I have to do a bunch of other stuff that is required before the new year. So I need to figure out if I'm going to actually have time to make a clay ornament. I really wanted to do something with like white clay and then blue ink, but I don't know if that's not Christmassy enough. So I have some backups just in case. And then I found that little like matchbox thing, which I think is so cool. I love the wood and the pewter combination. Can I understand anything that's written on these? No. I think that's cool. Probably will never use it because I want to save it, but nice little piece I can put up somewhere along with all of my other old things in this house. Okay, hopefully the audio is okay. I have my phone to the right side of me. I don't know how that's gonna change things, but I have some last presents to wrap up and I wanted to talk a little bit while I do that. Most of the presents that I've gotten people have already either been given to them or I've already wrapped them up, so I'm not gonna be able to share those. I did not bring scissors for this one. Oh my goodness. That candle's going crazy. Most of the gifts that I got people this year were actually from my gift guide that I shared. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up a couple presents and talk about some stuff because I know I mentioned briefly that I was trying to, or actually I don't know if I put that in the video. I'm currently editing the video, so I don't know if it's gonna end up in there or not. But I had mentioned earlier that I wanted to revamp the sticker sheets for Patreon. And I kind of want to go into like the reasons why behind that and kind of the plans and everything. I feel like this month has been the first month where I've not been severely depressed during the winter time. And I think I have to attribute it to the fact that not only is therapy really helping, I have gotten a lot of help from that. But also I've been trying to implement more seasonal practices, I guess. So this month I've been doing this thing called 13 Magical Nights, which is like you make 13 wishes for the new year, and those 13 wishes are like stuff that you want either to happen for you or to you. It has to relate to you essentially. They can be goals like I want a new car or I want to have a better job, but like more specific than that. And essentially the longest night of the year, the winter solstice, that's the first day that you start, and you are writing these wishes down. You fold them up so you don't know which one you're picking, and then you blind pick one and burn it. And it's supposed to be like a little symbolic kind of like I'm letting go of the obligation I feel to complete this kind of thing, or like the responsibility of trying to find opportunities to do that thing, if that makes sense. And you only do that for the first 12 nights, so it overlaps Christmas, it goes into January, I believe, but you are burning the first 12, and then that 13th wish is the one that you have to take care of. That was the only one that you have to bring out the opportunities, and you have to bring up like the resources on your own, kind of thing. The other ones are either up to God, up to the universe, whatever you believe in, that's like no longer in your hands, kind of thing. And I think that's a really helpful like mindset for me specifically, because I tend to take a lot of things on my own plate. I really try and do everything on my own, and I try to be really, really independent to the point where I'm like isolating myself a little bit. So I really sat down and kind of took the time to think about what I wanted out of the next year. And a lot of it has to do with mental health. Some of it has to do with my car and a new place to live and stuff that's more material. But a lot of it does have to do with the way that I perceive the world, the way that I perceive myself, the way that I interact with the world. I think I'm very drawn towards negativity, unfortunately, and it really, really comes out during the winter time. I have a really, really hard time not being super depressed during December and just feeling so down and so disconnected from the holiday season. And I feel like doing this little like magical nights thing has really helped me kind of not only get past that like it doesn't feel like Christmas feeling. Oh my goodness, are you good? Cersei's over there coughing. That feeling of like it doesn't feel like Christmas, which tends to come out every single year. And like the last 2 years I didn't decorate for Christmas at all because of it, and it just felt really like pointless is not the word that I'm thinking of, but it just wasn't something that I was feeling inclined to do, and then it made me more sad. And so this year I've been actually like trying to put a step forward and kind of like help myself. And I don't think I would have started trying to do any of this if it hadn't been for therapy, to be honest. I love my therapist. She's been great. I'm sorry if you can hear Gurky rolling around on the carpet over there. She likes to rub her back and go, oh. Yeah. She's like, are you talking about me? I don't know if you can even see her. She's being noisy. Oh, so noisy. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Or where it was. Oh, yeah. So I think taking the time for 12 nights in a row, which it's only been like 3 nights so far that I've been doing this, but actually setting aside the time at the end of the day to think about these wishes that I made and really just kind of like let go that obligated feeling I usually have to like do everything by myself and just let go of it. I don't know. It's just like it's not that those wishes aren't going to happen, or that I'm not still making it a goal of mine, or that I'm not going to be working towards those wishes, kind of thing. It's just that I am allowing myself to not worry about those opportunities or those resources coming to me. I just need to be ready when they do arrive, kind of thing. But it's like, I don't know, there's a lot more that goes into it. I don't really talk about like my spirituality on here a lot, but I think that this has kind of given a little bit more meaning to the month of December for me. But because of that, part of my wish does have to do with Patreon. Not necessarily like in a monetary way. I think it's more so I just want to be able to spend more time on it. I want to be able to spend more time developing stickers and designing things and revamping the packaging and everything. And so I am starting to work on that now because I want the January stickers to be ready by the time January comes. I feel like I have such a renewed sense of like excitement around it now, which is really, really nice. I haven't been this happy and like this excited about stuff in a really long time. And I like can't explain how grateful I am to how many people who have signed up to my Patreon and like care. It seems crazy that this could potentially become something much bigger. And I never really want it to be about like, I need to have as many people as possible sign up for my Patreon in order to get as much money possible. That's never been the point of it. I want a creative outlet. I want people to like my art, and I want people to want to have it and have an accessible way to have it. And by extending my art to people, I am also refilling my cup creatively, and I am feeding that like creative need inside of myself, and it makes me feel really good about something that I've created. So I really want to be able to spend more time on Patreon and really cater to the people who are willing to support me on there and give them more. I am adding like a little newsletter thing now, and I want to put journal prompts or creative prompts in there every month and make it a little bit more of a connection than what it is right now. In that way, it kind of keeps me more accountable too with keeping up with the journaling that I'm doing outside of all of this, kind of like the introspection behind why I'm creating and what I'm creating. But yeah, overall, been feeling really good this month, and I'm hoping that will continue into the new year. I am determined to try and make it last. I think being out of school for the next couple weeks is going to be really helpful. Just resetting and like not putting that pressure on myself to finish school and sacrifice my free time for it. I think that last semester I was really hard on myself, and like I said no to so many things that I wanted to do purely because I had to get that A in that class that I was struggling in. And after all of that, I got an A-. I got the A that I wanted, but at what cost kind of thing. I absolutely tanked my mental health during that month, and I was doing therapy and crying all the time, and it was so miserable. And I'm like so grateful that that is over. And I'm so grateful that I have like a renewed sense of just like purpose, I guess, and like understanding of what actually matters to me at this point in my life. And getting A's is not part of that. I'm still determined to get my degree. And I'm still determined to do well in school. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be trying, but I think it's just the ridiculous amount of pressure that I put on myself to get an A on every single assignment and have everything perfect. It's unrealistic, and it's not something that I can upkeep, and that's okay. And I have to be okay with that. And just reminding myself that like I still deserve to pay attention to myself and to pay attention to what I need outside of the things and the expectations that other people have of me, kind of thing. And that's very hard to deal with sometimes, but that's the goal for next year too. Paying more attention to my feelings and my needs. I tend to put those on the back burner a lot, but we're feeling good. We're gonna package these presents. I'll talk about the ones that I did get from the gift guide, one of which, and this chicken over here is being so noisy. The first one, I did get those playing cards from A24. This one is for my roommate. We love A24 films, so I thought this would be fun. He really likes to do card games, so this is just like a little small thing for him. I tried not to go big this year. I tried really hard to not go crazy with gifts because I do need to save money for a new transmission or potentially a new car. We're still figuring that out because there's some issues with the title on my car, and that's just a whole other thing that I don't have to worry about right now. I don't need to worry about it right now. But yeah, tried to be very limited on the gifts that I got this year. And then for my friend, I did get that perfume from Zyrina, the dark red one that's supposed to smell like water parks, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Jurassic Park. And I don't have like a nostalgic connection, I guess, to that smell or what that smell is supposed to be like. So when I opened it, that smells like plastic. But my roommate said that it smells exactly like the water park rides. So I don't know. I don't feel like I have a good reference in my mind of what that's supposed to smell like. I did not go to a lot of parks growing up, so, but either way, it comes in a little VHS case, and it comes with a perfume and like a little faux Blockbuster card, which is so cute. It's like a little membership card thing for Zyrina, but I thought that was fun. I don't know if she's gonna wear it. I don't think this is a very wearable smell, but it's fun, it's nostalgic, and it's like a little, I don't know, decorative piece. I thought it was fun. Hopefully she likes it. And then for that same friend, she is having a baby. So on the realm of nostalgia, I was like, the baby has to have a Beanie Baby. And I found this one, and it looks exactly like her cat Mando, which if you've watched my other vlogs, you've seen Mando in some other videos. I'll see if I can find a clip of him and put him here. But it looks exactly like him without the mustache, unfortunately. But I was like, she can have her own little Beanie Baby that looks like Mando. I thought that was so cute. Hopefully she likes that idea. And then I also got a sweater for the baby because I feel like a lot of the clothing that she's gonna get is newborn and they grow out of those pretty fast. So I got her something for winter next year. So this is like a 12, I forget what size, 6 to 12 months. So it's just a little brown sweater. She wants to go very neutral colors, and then it's got little bear ears. I thought that was really cute. I am trying to go very limited on baby gifts. My other friend also just had a baby, and I'm like itching to buy things for them, and I have to stop myself because I also don't want to just like unload a bunch of stuff that I think is cool on them, and then they have just a ridiculous amount of stuff. So I was a little more practical with my first friend, and I got her diapers, and then I did that little painting of the locket with the baby's initial in it. This one, we're doing these, and I don't know this baby's name yet, so I'm gonna wait on like a little art piece for that one, which Rachel, if you're watching this, pretend you didn't hear that. But yeah, those are the only ones that I have left to package. The other gifts that I already got some of my friends that I don't have physically here to package. I did get a subscription to History by Mail for my friend who loves history, super into it. I thought it'd be really cool because it comes with like replicas of historical documents, and it's supposed to be like unique and curated by historians and artists. So hopefully it is good quality. I have not actually looked at it. It got sent to their house and his wife intercepted it for me. Thank you. But we'll see if it's good. I have high hopes. There seems to be a lot of good reviews for it, but I got him that. And then I got my other friend who has a birthday this month. I already gave them their gift because their birthday's at the beginning of the month and I didn't want to wait all the way until Christmas to give them a gift. But I got them a beanie from Take to the Grave and a little like Christmas ornament that's also in the American oh my goodness. That's also in the American tattoo style. So I thought those were pretty cool. Other than that, I haven't gotten any other gifts. We're gonna package these now. To leave. We're about to leave. I know. She's all buckled in. We're about to go to my mom's house for breakfast. It is a very oh my goodness. You got a lot to say, huh? It's a very busy Christmas morning, so I don't know how much I'm gonna film. but I will try and film a little bit, and then I think that's gonna be it for this vlog. So I'll see you when I'm at my parents' house.